Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me here at Lord Duncan's Rock and World. Today, not Rock and World Kitchen. Tonight we're going to do something I haven't made in quite a while. It's this old recipe of my mother's, rest in peace. So we're going to call it Mama D's Oriental ding 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 Oriental hot dish. The little ding 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 that is dedicated to Bobby Lee, because I know he loves it when people do that. All right, first the ingredients. Pound of hamburger, or a pound and a half. I'm just doing a pound. It's just gonna go in this little dish here. We also gotta add rice. I got that in the pot over here, which you'll see when I dish it in. I'm doing about a cup and a half of rice, so about a cup and a half of rice. Should be enough for the bottom layer of this dish. For vegetables, we're gonna throw in some sliced water chestnuts, as well as some good old bean sprouts from Geisha. On top of, once we get all that mixed in with the hamburger and the rice, we'll give it a layer of good old noodles, or crunchy noodles, topped with good old cashews. And one other ingredient. Normally you can use like cream of mushroom, cream of chicken. I'm going to do cream of celery just for a little more vegetable flavor in there. And then of course soy sauce and any kind of spices you want to add to it. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on this meat here in a pan. Once I get that done, I'll show you that here in a second. We'll load it all together and go from there. Oh, and in honor of Steve Wallace up in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, good old step 2 is once again Budweiser, the king of beers. Hopefully will be my sponsor one of these days. I'm going to keep asking. So all I can do is just keep trying. All right. See you guys in a little bit. Hang tight. We got the hamburger done, as you can see. So let me go ahead and drain that real quick. Get this hamburger drained real fast. Little hot water action. I add a little water to it actually to help it keep from drying out and help it cook a little quicker. So that wasn't all grease. Half of that was water. All right. All right, so here first what we're going to do. First we're going to take our rice and load up the bottom of this container with the rice, just like I did on that casserole, very similar to this, the one that was called Joe Ramon's favorite thing, but that had chicken in it, so therefore this one's different, and it did not have any soy sauce. So, and it didn't have water chestnuts or bean sprouts either. Speaking of bean sprouts, damn, I freaking love these things. Oh, I love them. All right, let's get some of this rice out of here. Get this rice out of here and into here. Well, it actually didn't burn. Knock on wood. Yeah, I always throw a little butter in there with it, so it gives it a better chance at not burning, you know. Well, I hope you guys had a good New Year's Eve and a good New Year's Day. Hopefully your college football teams won. My Minnesota Gophers don't play till tomorrow. I don't know what the name of the bowl is. Oh, it's something to do with beans, I think. This looks like a lot of frickin' rice, but I guess I'll pack that shit in there to the bottom. Nice and tight here, I guess. All right. Next, we'll throw in the hamburger. Anyways, as far as New Year's, I hope you had a safe one, had a good time. I had a decent one. I hung out with my old man, who's up here for a few days. And we each had a cocktail or two, and just kind of watched some movies. Oh, and when I was downstairs messing on my computer, he was up here enjoying his Yellowstone marathon. He'd already seen much of the ending, but he missed like a couple seasons in the middle, so it was nice for him to put two and two together on some of that stuff. Of course, he'll forget it all and want to watch it again at some point, but that's fine by me because it's pretty much hard not to watch. It's got some good TV there. Even though I want to tell Taylor Sheridan, the producer, that he needs to be kicked in the nuts for killing off Kevin Costner's character. Spoiler alert, in case you haven't seen it. Pretend what I said didn't happen. Anyways, let's go ahead and get... I'm actually going to use cream of celery instead. It does call for some kind of cream or something. I'm going to go ahead and mix that in here with the meat and the rice. Just for a little extra vegetable flavor. I think my mom used to actually put sliced up celery in this hot dish as well, so I'm just going to skip that part of it and just do it in the soup form. Yeah, Minnesota, you call it hot dish, don't you know? Yeah, sure, you betcha. I hope we don't talk like that or I sound like that very much. Certain words like the word about or a bag of chips, big. Jeffrey Miller in Colorado says I say beg, B-E-G is what it sounds like apparently. I don't know. Colorado, they got slang too, they just don't realize it. All right, there we go. You're listening to a band called Sons of Disobedience that I used to participate in. The whole album is on. I put it up on my channel, so you can find it if you look for Lord Duncan Presents Hipster Holocaust. That's the name of the album. Let's get all the shit thrown in here. Yeah, I guess I should have done one at a time. That's okay, I guess. Some spots will be heavier in water chestnut than the other, but whatever. It is what it is. We'll get it mixed up enough here. It'll be fine. Here we go. Sporting the new maiden from the show in October. Good old traveling space guy. Cyborg, traveler, stranger to strange land. Hanging out at the cafe. Getting a plate of brains. Looks like brains and some potato chips. So there you have it there. Okay, there we go. All right, now these These bean sprouts are definitely mixed in good. Everything is pretty even now. One more thing. Gotta get a little Clipchamp soy sauce. Best soy sauce you can ever get. Clipchamp. Clipchamp is the shit. So if you're not supposed to have salt, take an extra high blood pressure pill if you're gonna have this dish. And sprinkle some soy sauce on there. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of work that down into the middle part as well. That might have been a little too much sauce, but too late now. It'll cook off in the oven, right? Well, at least it'll definitely have a soy taste. All right, there we go. Let's mix it in. It'll be fine once that soup kicks in. All right, 2 more things and we're ready to go. Let's see here. I think maybe about a third of this pack. Not a lot of room left on the top of this thing. Yeah, that's pretty good there. We can always put some extra on our plate before we scoop it up anyway. And let's do at least half this pack of cashews. Ooh, she's getting high. And of course I forgot to turn the oven on. That's all right. You're not going to wait for it to cook anyway. All right. Damn, that's going to be good. All right. Kick back, have yourself a cold one or any kind of beverage of your choice. And we'll get this in the oven. Once it's done, I'll take it out and we'll show you what's up, all right? All right. Well, thanks for waiting patiently while I cooked in the oven. Thank you for that. All right, let's go ahead and get this pot out of here, baby. See how she looks. Oh! Woo! You can see the roasted and toasted cashews on there, baby. Oh, damn straight, honey. If you never made a dish with and smelled roasted cashews, well, you're missing out. That's why I gotta make this recipe. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Yeah. I'm sorry. No more Christmas songs. Ugh. So what's the one thing I hate about Christmas really is, well, one, I'm no longer into any kind of religion whatsoever because religion is nothing but a means to control people. Yes, sorry to hear that. Sorry, Christians. You too. Anyways, look at this. Oh, my God. We got to get a sample over here. It's going to be hot as hell, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm not dishing up a bunch. I'm going to wait. My old man's at a Lions meeting. I'm a Lion as well, but this is the one for the tribal chiefs. So he'll be home in a little bit, and then I'll make sure I have a big dish of this here. Let me make sure I get some of this with. Gotta get some of the from the middle here. I'm gonna get some of the bean sprouts on there. The rice, bean sprouts. Get some of the crunchies on there. Oh my God. Now I know why moms used to always make these things because they're really not that hard to make and they don't take a lot of time. I had that at 400 degrees for about 35 minutes. I think that's plenty. Or you could probably do 350 for 35 or 40, you know, whatever. It's probably 375. 375 for 30 minutes is probably the basic thing. Because the shit's already cooked, you know. You're just cooking the vegetables and mixing it all together. So, wow. Daisy, come here. Come here. Gotta make an appearance, see? You a good girl? Yes. She had a good holiday. She got all the presents she asked for. You want to try it? Want to taste it? You don't like doing it like this. You'd rather just have me give you the stuff off my plate to you onto the floor, huh? Yes, you're a good girl. All right. Well, folks, thanks for watching. This is Lord Duncan's Mama D's Oriental casserole / Hotdish, don't you know? Yeah, sure. You betcha. All right, folks. You guys take care, and until next time, keep rocking on and the world will go on. Peace out.